Okay, we should be once again live. So, this stream, everyone, as I attempt to get Steam to open. And let's go find us a game to play. Start off with some aim-labs grinding, and then probably bounce over to Uno or something just to try and get that game finally knocked out. And then I don't know what I'll do after that. Maybe I'll pop into something random. We will see how I'm feeling, and if anyone feels like joining us. Hey Charles, welcome to the stream. My SAM is not on. Notice. Oh, okay, now it's updated. I'll probably have to upload EmuDevz after this. At least I'll upload EmuDevz at some point in the stream. Alright. So, fucking aim-labs. My cat orbits around me like a fucking moon because he cannot exist without being annoying to me. It just is not within his capacity to exist in a way that is not annoying. Fuck. Okay, no, there. Oh, new record. Okay, we're moving up in the world. Fucking rusty. I've been off my rhythm. Ah, fuck. So you can tell I'm really lit that play inlets because I'm genuinely shit. Not just to show off. I actually have a purpose for it. Why I'm turning and everything. Fucking. Fucking. Oh my god. god. My accuracy is so bad. Ah. Fuck. Can't waste bullets either on this one. Minion, what? What's the problem? Is it that I exist and that you don't? Freaky ghost cat. Look, it's not my fault you wanted to play with the enemy medics, and now you're suffering the consequences. I said let's not try to sneak into Site 19, and you said this, and you said how about I do it anyway? No, you don't exist. That's your fault, Minion. Oh, hi, Umi. Welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you both. I say as I see chat from the corner of my eye, will lock the fuck in. Post made by me stressing out at 90 heart rate because my fucking... I can't click on circles well enough. Oh my god, my tracking sucks. Ah, god. This is somehow more embarrassing for the live audience. That I'm actually this bad. I've been like a TF2 player for literally a decade, and I'm this bad. Don't main scout, kids. It's not good for you. Maybe you need aim labs too, little pyro man. Being a furry does not take skill. It's very easy. Do you not know the pyro main stereotype? That they're all furries? Yeah, pyro mains are furries, and spy mains are weebs. If you're a scout main, you like trolling people. That's just how it is. If you're a scout main, you just like being annoying. I say this as a scout main. That is our stereotype. Ah, fucking jumping is really annoying me. Ah, fucking come on, come on. Ah! Oh, I have, yeah. I had some taquitos earlier, and that's had a Pop Tart. What about you? Did you eat after your stream? Nice. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Come on. Locked the fuck in right now. I am locked the fuck in. I say immediately missing whenever I open my mouth, so I should probably stop doing that. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, we got a strafe. Hey, save that for the other save that for the other site. God, I'm not good at audio spatial. I don't understand this one. What? I think I'm understanding it, but I don't like it. You have to, like, pick the one that just changed. That's a weird one. Oh, you have to pick the one that you're shooting. Got it. Blues, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, 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 red, red, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, 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 blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, 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 red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, 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 blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, 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 red, blue, fuck, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue, red. Ah! I'm sure that was engaging commentary. Okay, that's our MLADs for today. That's enough of that. Okay. I mean, it still could be fun. Okay, so I think you're the one that's in stream right now. So what do you want to watch? So I just find something. Rip. Do I have that on this computer? I do not currently have that forcefully edit installed on my computer. Try again. If you don't give me an option by 425, I will pick. Hey Donna. Hey Mitzi, what's up? ProgressBar95? Sure, we can do that. We swap categories. And we can go up into that. Thank you. I wanted that to be in full screen, but I guess if you don't want that to be in full screen, I can't stop you. Yeah, that Arma was being weird, so this was the best option. This is the easiest way I had it, so I just have left it like that because it's easy. I can just stream whatever's on my main monitor. Can I get this a little bit bigger though? Nope. That's opening an Edge browser. No! Fuck off, Edge! Fuck off, Edge! Gah! Or watch me type horribly as I attempt to get Borderless Gaming open. This. Okay, there we go. Fuck you! Stop struggle posting me!
You've got mail.
Alright, let's make a new game. Alright, see ya. Okay, gotta avoid the yellow dots.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
See if we can arrange this in a way that is reasonable. This needs to go to the top. Or, no, that needs to go to the top. That needs to go to the bottom. Head, body, put. Oh. That goes there. That goes in the body. That was not worth it. That was 500 points. Fuck you. Alright, roll a couple of files over. PPP and then 5.
You've got mail.
Welcome back. Alright, just gotta get all the fucking good bulbs. Ah, Jesus. Heh. Non-functional thing. Lol. Gotta de-blockchain them to get the bonus, that's funny. Yeah, if you can. That'd be appreciated. Oh, don't with the real ones. Oh. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ah. Welcome back, Charles. Umi wanted us to play ProgressBar95, so that's what I hopped onto. It sure is. So for that one, we would need 4 people. Including me. You would need to find one other person to watch the stream. But if you find one other person, I would be down for a KOTC game. That is very fun.
You've got mail.
Turn the music on so we're not completely just dead quiet. God. Holy fuck! I turned it down as much as I can. Here, let me actually just mute it because the music is really loud, and otherwise the audio is just like buzzing sounds in my ears. Let me make sure I'm in the right category. Hey Dice, welcome to the stream. Okay, so well, since we have 3 viewers, I can hop over to it. So basically, you are. So basically, I am the queen, and you are all like, you're all representing different regions, and you're trying to work together, or we're trying to work against each other, so that you can scheme and depose me and put your preferred guy on top. And basically, you do it by voting on things through a browser second screen. So I can hop over to that. Uh, it's not that hard of a game. You just kind of have to vote on things. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if Charles and Dice want to, I can try and scare up some friends with some people. If I can avoid streaming my fucking Discord window. Uh, okay, that should hopefully scare up someone to come join us. Make sure I have the Twitch extension set up. Yep, that should be activated. Okay, so type !join in the chat if you want to play. Yeah, I probably have it. I probably should remember to turn it off when I'm not actually playing this. That's my bad. Yeah, I can hide the chat, I think. For this. Yeah, maybe hide some stuff. Clean up the layout a bit. Let everyone who wants in the game, or give it all about 3 more minutes to join if you want, and then we're gonna start up. Yeah, put your pronoun after the join if you want. It'd be they them. If you want to be she her or he him. Believe it defaults to they. Try backing out and then rejoining, maybe. I can go back, yeah. I can make a new lobby. I can only do she, he, or they. Unfortunately, it does not support our glorious its pronouns. Okay, apparently it hates you. Okay, try she lowercase. And if that doesn't work, we're just gonna start. There you go. Yay! Here we go. You're good. Since you're monarch, the streamer's character. They'll prepare most stories, but not all. Kingdom stats. These are the kingdom stats. Don't worry, no one does. I'm the only one that knows anything right now, so. I will try to explain as we go. Stats from generated. With authority and stability, rebellions with positive scheme risky if military is low. Shows the level of snibbles and dark wealth here. Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. The nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the Black March. You should serve to the coast to the east. Comte Efelmon. In order to finally make your acquaintance, your highness, may you escape the doom that will befell your predecessor. Listen to the coast. Lady Patrician area the Dragoness. A pleasure, your serene highness. Hope to see our kingdom prosper under your reign. You mean you can't just hit me with servant Conti? And then Baron Dice Librarian. Hail and well met, my liege. Your leadership will whip this kingdom into shape, And if that, the introductions are done. Council Hall immediately fills with afraid the voices of the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. It's what the council is like. One of your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Here in ambition, the monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. So it's useful but not necessary. Seribot just sniped a guy, I see. Winning the game. Complete the ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Those fools couldn't scheme the weight of a paper bag. Better queens than you have been told by their treacherous nobles, your majesty. I don't think you can, unfortunately, but she is a baddie. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir, and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. And is this, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see, what are we best at currently? Let's say Peacekeeper. An admirable aim. Of course, the next few years, focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as you can. So I want to get this stat up. You have an heir. You'll learn to test how your mission is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. Your majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. So I'll be giving the orders now. Of course, your majesty. If delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, I think the dragons look for the nearest back. Wouldn't want that, I suppose. Tradition, the council will what happens at your coronation. Yeah, this is your first time to vote, everyone. What? But it's my coronation! This is an absolute monarchy, your majesty. It has to be run past the council vote, even this. The nobles in. Choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that will do so will indicate this change here. Choices that change stats have these indicators, and they're not solely root and affected. These are the voting choices everyone will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The law that can change our vote is one of the law. There's one vote per law per vote. Try using your vote on one option you dislike. Voter options. Let's vote using the command vote, followed by the choice letter. Vote A. Okay, so you can all vote in the chat. That's interesting. Monarch, you don't need a second monitor for this. That's nice. And once I close the vote at any time after all was voted, or the timer hits 0. That's a nice thing about the playing on Twitch then, I guess. I'm gonna do veto. I wanted coronations at all, so I'm gonna veto this one. And you all can vote A, B, or C. Do not throw me in the river! Area, you spelled vote wrong. Okay, there you go. Okay, because none of you voted for the same thing, it's a tie and I get to pick. And I do not want to be... You know what? Fine, I'll let you throw them in the river. Stat changes. This shows somewhat which stat has been changed and how much by. This started. The queen will be thrown in the river. This sounds civil. Authority is now dubious. What? What kind of coronation is that? This is ceremony to mark the queen Alma the Rise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true queen. Let's pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the solid water for cheer. Jump back up the banks, soaking wet, the gentle starts forming and puts the crown upon your head. Your imagination, or some of the nobles stifling giggles. But yeah, I believe you can join mid-game if anyone who did not get in before I started wants to finds that they figures out whether finds that they want to play. Let's just see how it's working. Now you said events game like end season. Just happy coronation. Schemes. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. There's a made up of 3 stages with strict stat requirements. So now you all get to pick your goal for this session. Best all 3 schemes prizes best movement on the throne winning the game. Let's see. Actually, you got put on Barons, by the way. Just so you know, you're on Barons of Dice. Drasilia of the area of the Dragoness family, sinister coastal political fixer. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardware desk, speaking calmly. Someone's coming up and being shot out of the crowd. Holy shit! Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Wertacat. Something must be done. Okay, so Aria, you get to pick which one of these you want to do. You can either lower your Defiance, which is this stat. You can raise Stability, which is this stat and the one that I'm after. Or you can go to do a Conspiracy to lower the Treasury. They will get a different goal. You'll have 3 different goals as it goes on. But this will be the first one that you have to try and do. One noble voted for Conspiracy. Goal, lower Treasury. Since plan to sink the Queen under an ocean of debt. This scheme, the person must lower the Treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Ermin of the Assy_Wolf bloodline, infamous marcher equestrian, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne! Rah, rah! Okay, Dice, Assy, you get to vote on what you two are going to be working on together. Okay, and arbitrarily decided that you're doing gunpowder. Go lower authority. Look of curse at this substance called gunpowder. Enough of that, the barons take over the kingdom. Sensible King would never allow one region to hoard such a thing, so secretly the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the queen's wrath. Scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. And you'll already have that accomplished, so that's not good for me. Valentina, the Felmund dynasty, sinister Eastern chess master, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. Bring back those days of glory, but not where the false Queen Wittercat wears the crown. So, Charles, you get to pick between lowering the kingdom's stability, lowering your faith, or lowering your defiance. So it's this stat, or this stat. You both got blocked by, the fucking... You both got blocked by the auto mod, and I had to allow both of those. Apparently, you're not allowed to say that you're gonna destroy my cunt. The counts plan to induct the queen into their secret cult and offer her immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. It's their scheme. The counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Claimants. See, review your data schemes and their claimants. When you have an error, they'll appear on the right of this page. Your reign ends abruptly. The voters vote for the next day at Monarch. Between the two regions with the highest combined stats in your heir, if you have one. So this is the game as we start. Nothing to do with our voting as a run will adopt more once a year at the end of winter. We need a lot of time and have maximum 3 laws to use. I mean, play the game how you want, guys. I'm gonna do reverse voting. That would be funny. Okay. Let's see. We'll start with here, and we have a need for horses. It's about King of the Castle. They can set their own customizations, get access to outfits, appear more often in storylines. Baroness Ashley _Wolf. Your Majesty, I've been thinking. Martyred soldiers are without peer, but our armors could always be stronger. We need our better horses, but the best don't come cheap. The medians have a surplus of destriers at the moment, horses bred for war. As the crown could go halves, the barons acquire some, for the good of the kingdom, of course. Challenges have uncertain outcomes, called challenges. Either run or based on a stat, that determines the chance of success. No, I'm not letting you guys buy horses. I'm not letting you spend all of our money on horses, no. If you want them, vote B. I'll let all 4 votes get in before I click next here. Dice, you need to vote. Here, I'll give you the chance. Let's roll the dice here. Let's go gambling. Too much for the best and better horse. We'll give up pretty quickly. Ah, dang it. Point of all this, it's gonna take years for us to see better results, and that's not what we need right now. Need to try something else. You're a little the birds a little shit, aren't they? Alright, so... Lib Tristan, Aura the Dragoness. Your Serene Highness, a blacksmith in the coast to come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking effort of scribes, he produces 100 copies of a text an hour. Sounds dangerous. Yes, Your Serene Highness, but it'll also be a most profitable investment. Baron, Dice Librarian. The Queen is right. Books that stay at churches and universities will start getting ideas, chirp. Propaganda machine. The machine for taking propaganders. There you go. Vote now on your phones. Do we allow printing presses in our glorious kingdom? Here, maybe I can move. Nope. Maybe I can move me so that I'm not blocking one of the things. Here. I put it myself in the middle of the screen. There. Okay, voting target 0. Only the university will be allowed. So we've had to secure this marvelous technology. Months the university plays content that educational text, being knowledge that had once been confined to its own library. It's been to train in farming. Get trolled! We learned advantages for increasing crop and mining yields. Plus, it's a fierce to the kingdom that don't pay the monarchy in a flattering light. Oh god, my authority went to fucking hell. Alright, take the honor guard. When you need personal protection, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me! You have to keep yourself from such dangers, man. Stanford is a political decision. What are my options? Offers a selection of elite guards, concept knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. This campus allows from the arena, and the Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened soldiers. Careful, man, these guards' loyalties are divided between you and their kingdom. Of course, you could just hire 4 mercenaries to be able to coin above all. We're in a Beth, Your Majesty. Well, the Barons have the strongest military, so we're gonna take the Barons. We have a few weeks later. They march to the throne with perfect permission before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Which sports a bigger straw than the last. Yeah, let me actually just... Here. Boy. Let me just turn myself off. You can all see. Through an auction where only 2 funded buildings are chosen. An auction is open, the bulls can fund with the following command, Fund AX, where X is personal wealth. Ready to hit start auction, beginning auction. Okay, so... Here are the options. Here is your money. Here is the command. This is the more complicated, this is the most complicated part of the game, is bidding on this. So reminder, if you're Barons, your goal is to get authority down. If you are Patrician, your goal is to get the money down, and if you are Constant, this is to get your faith down. But I will go ahead and start the auction, and you can all bid as you wish. If all your first command didn't go through, if you want to repeat that. Alright, time's up. Buildings funded. So, these go lowering trade in the east, and the Barons lowering authority to 1. Good lord. Okay, horse armor. Baroness Ashley-Wolf. I know just what we need, your highness. And get us in war horses, that's fine. They're old news anyway. It doesn't matter what we have, just how they're equipped. Horse armor! Horse is only a little bit expensive. They're pretty cheaper alternatives. Well, the worst thing is we give our cavaliers fake wings to scare the enemy, particularly gullible enemy one might imagine. That's lots of other ideas. I'll let you all pick. Without me tainting the vote. Just go ahead. Was voted for marked horse armor. So this looks like for our enemy's hearts. Expensive. Makes the Baron's cavalry harder in battle. Slows them down. Will it be worth the money is yet to be determined. Yes, excellent. You all now have chances. Come the ribbon lever and give me the gardening festival. I've heard some inoffensive jokes about flowers for you. How is it there at council meeting today? Yes, your majesty. But no one said you weren't attending council meetings anymore. I said you were happy to live inside the matters of state. I said no such thing. Oh dear. Quick, let's go. That's all. I'm right before the session begins. Lady Patricia and Aria the Dragoness. Oh, your majesty! Forgive me for not bowing. We didn't expect to see you here today. What's the meaning of this? Your Esteemed Highness, we thought you'd be relieved by the reins of power taken from you. Like I could just forfeit. I could just forfeit the game right now. That is the funniest dialogue option it has ever given me. I've ever seen in this game ever. It's maybe you're right. I don't want to rule anymore. You can just forfeit immediately. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to hit the comedy button. I'm hitting the comedy button. Let's do it. For the meme. For the meme. We'll make a new fucking run. Let's take over. Your brother's a figurehead anyway. Authority is now spineless. Just okay. Oh, I hit it. I hit the funny button. Authority is now literally 0. Scissor Castle. You can avoid your nobles, the nobles, even the spymaster. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Spouse, it's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. I'm not really alone. I don't want to take casual clients. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women, please. Excellent. Ever since they're the most influential noble families in the kingdom, I have to offer. Midst dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Baroness Ashley-Wolf, the kingdom descended into anarchy! Perfect, the port authorities are barely manned, and the queen is thoroughly distracted. We secretly imported our first barrel of gunpowder from Kurth. We made extra money on the sly thanks to lax regulations. It's now opulent. But barrel of gunpowder is not nearly enough to put me on the throne. Of course not. We need to drip as much money as we can. Baron's keen, let's raise our trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. These occurs against the orange changes. Outside of both authority and stability, they can rebel. If there were one region that gains extra with a trade bonus, regions of trade stud are more likely to get a trade bonus. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you, give me your money. Something's wrong. Begins of the day like any other. You wake up, your servants help you into the royal refinery. Let's have breakfast, go for a quick run on your favorite horse, which isn't for a checkup. Lovely start to the day. Things like they haven't tended to meet of the council in weeks, months, some of the time slips by. Slow. Doesn't matter, Esty. Right. Free brothers walk with no goblins. They're not used to attend council meetings. Without you, man. It's council. It's running. It's running perfectly well without you. I can't chat to you all day. I have important matters to attend to. But I'm the queen. I'm important. Right, Majesty. Of course you are. Really know anything beyond the walls of the palace. You attend a council meeting, you can't make yourself over to the bickering nobles. Nobody cares what you think. But a figurehead. You spend your days cutting ribbons, raving out of windows, and hosting parties, blissfully ignorant of all of affairs of state. It's not a bad life. A little dull, maybe. Years later, bloated by drinking and feasting, you suffer a heart attack as you get up from the lavatory. Having left no heir, it's up to the nobles to vote for your successor among the claimants. They will enjoy a less embarrassing end of their reign. Okay, well, you all get to vote now. Who will I play as in the next in the next round? Okay, Ermin. We'll be playing as Ermin next round. Riquette gave up power and became a figurehead, with the nobles of the council taking over the actual business of ruling. Suffered a heart attack in the laboratory. Patricians felt that during turned the kingdom's debts against it, and the moment had passed. So they set about collecting interest in hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. Then tattered, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Merchants dejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for aeons, they would not be so kind again. Left in the power came lit by Queen Werdercat's death, and Ermin took the crown with the council's blessing. Queen Werdercat the Spineless. Okay, well. New game, I guess. Yep, Monarch Ermin of the Twitch Dynasty. Well, we'll go and play this. Alright, you can all get in. Okay, see ya, Dice. Thanks for joining the stream. Nice seeing ya. Okay, that's fair area. We do need 3 people to join, or I'm gonna have to do it to a different game. Hope you get some good rest in the Numi. I'm gonna go ahead and go BRB and take a quick water break. If we don't have enough people to play the game when I get back, I will hop to a different game. Alright, I am back, and I see we do not have the player count for this, so... Now let me remember to turn the extension off, because when I'm not playing the game. And I'm not streaming it. Boy. And let me turn some of this stuff back on. And what's up on EmuDevz? Because I did promise Charles. I did mislead Charles in thinking I was playing EmuDevz earlier. Because the stream category did not update properly. There we go. Can we? Possibly. I can shrink it like that. Let me try some Twitch chat overlays. See if I can get one that's reasonable. Here, let me test. There, that should be a lot more, lot less annoying. There, that should be better. Okay. So this is EmuDevz. It is basically this is the coding game where you make an NES emulator. And right now I am in the part where it forcibly teaches me 6502 assembly, which is very cursed. I hate 6502 very much. Yeah, woo, assembly, yay! 03 of 80, 04 of 40. Fan A and an O2 and X. Store 1X. Something like store 0 plus X. X will have store 3. This is like standard indirect addressing, running the value of A to 4080. I think we gotta play through the assembly part. Just so you can all watch me suffer. This is the address report value in direction adds. Why are after doing it? Run the running code methods are preloaded BE on 4085. B A. Gotcha. Okay, stack is less than first out structure, which means programs can use to store values. Its current stack depth is measured by the stack pointer SP next to 42 processor. It lives in memory between 100 and 1FF. SP is initially FF, which points to the last attack byte, or stack byte 01FF. When a byte is pushed under the stack, SP becomes FE and memory address 01FE, and so on. We'll have a stack with two values, and 1FF and 1FE, so SP points to 1FD. How do I put values on it? Use two instructions. PA puts accumulator, which adds A to the stack, and PLA, which pull accumulator, which removes the last byte from the stack and loads it into A. You can find with the example code. Creates two loops. Save puts odd numbers from 4080 to 4087. And load puts those numbers in reverse loaded from 4098 to 49F. Where it pushes values on the stack that are pulls values in the stack. There's a stack section. On the code, okay, stack code and check it out for yourself. You can see the stack. Okay, well you can't because I'm in the fucking way. Here. We slide over. Now you can see it. That's why I should probably have an actual like overlay where I can put things and not have them obscure the screen, but I am a bit too lazy to set that up right now. If anyone wants to send me a fucking layout though, feel free. Okay, and now we are unloading the stack. I notice it doesn't get clear, that's interesting. Why does the PLA remove the value from the stack? Despite recommending SP, the value is kept in memory though. There's no reason to remove it, as you'd only access the stack with the appropriate instructions. If you want, I mean that would be fun. Let's remove all the code, stack with two random preloaded values. Pull and load them into two consecutive memory addresses, and perform an indirect jump. Stack is from top to bottom 5C4 and 3EC4. Okay, here we go. Alright, I think this is what it wants me to do. Test? Yep, we go to the right place. Cool. JSR and RTS from the jump to return to subroutine is a term that users use together. Good luck, Yumi. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. No, no problem. Boy, I'm gonna hide in the corner. Sneaky. Bye bye. Thanks for joining us. There. This will work for me, I think. Let's put the chat over here in the corner. Example. Okay, init loop end. Interesting. This is the address of the next instruction, -1 on the stack for jumps in the given location. Then, TS prompts instruction adds 1 to a jump to location. The normal code inserts that both can be used together to create modular code. Neat. Symbol names. It's an option too. Something similar where the code starts in a directive like .org 4082. Here's JSR 4029. Awesome. 602 assembly. Let's jump to the next chapter so we can start coding our emulator. Okay, we are now free from assembly hell. Yay! We get 6502 wizard. Coding in JavaScript. Look, you now use multiple files. Pretty cool, huh? It's a pretty normal feature. I appreciate cool things nowadays. You know how to create JS modules. The code editor is displaying your main code file, the entry point of your emulator. Then /code/index.js. Commands to manage files. You can only modify what's in code. I'll help you play off them for a little bit. We'll chat again when you're ready. Help A. ls. We got some test ROMs, hell yeah. We got some games and everything. What's the disk quota? 131 gig. Is that just the amount of free space on my computer? 131 gigs. We can't restore anything. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything we can do here, so we'll go and chat. Create file and code cartridge. Class. Then import that file. We gotta make a cartridge.js. Open. So we'll open that file. Okay, now we have it. Import cartridge from cartridge. Export default. Cartridge. Export something in here? Okay. I hate JavaScript so much. Okay, class cartridge. Okay, let's try this. Okay, there we go. Working nest emulator. The working is a bit of a stretch. Does it work or not? Well, it fills in what's there back. Tons of bugs. It's like that was junk or something. They're honestly named it Broken Nest. You can try anyway. See if you use one of the games and slice the ROMs. If you don't have any, go back and play the game chapter. This one's the open command. Oh, wow, that is a fucked up 240p test suite. I don't think this has working controls, so that's fun. This is awful. Okay, well, I guess we gotta. I guess that's how we're gonna play through the game from there on. Is that we got a default emulator we can load into it. Make our own stuff. .nes files, right? The one is called .nes, and you should start by reading the header. First 4 bytes of a game file we can the following 4E4553-1A. It's the magic constant. The environment's valid or not. What to do? And I construct the cartridge class using the ROM bytes, using a property called bytes. Doesn't match 4E45531A. Throw an error with the invalid mod. Okay, how do I token an instructor? Okay, export default click. Okay. Constructor. Bytes. try see if I can make this do without checking. This is the points not equal. Okay. Not equal to... Think I'm doing this right? We will find out when I test to run this and it doesn't work. Okay, whoops. I'll be honest, my brain is like not quite firing properly. I'm doing my best. I think I am defining the if wrong. I am, yeah. It's the up top right is that's my heart monitor for my smartwatch. Because I am silly like that. Sure, Charles, or Sheriff, I'll go ahead and if you got a hint, feel free to backseat on this. Oh, I forgot to put the fucking god. Yep, okay, that was me being a fucking idiot. I see. That's why the if wasn't working properly. God, fucking damn it. Oh, whoops. Yep. I don't think it wants us to do that yet. What the fuck? Oh, fucking, I do. Oh, okay. I gotta format my thing properly. Alright. As Siri bot demands, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop for tonight because my head is actually killing me, I think. So, hope you all enjoyed the stream, such as it was. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all have a good night. I will probably be live again tomorrow if you want to follow me and get notified when I am once again feel like going on stream. You'll have a good night.